Do you believe that it's possible to overthink a fish? Like overthink targeting a fish? I would have said before Murray cod fishing, no way, because it doesn't matter what species I've targeted, I'm able to work out a pattern, and that's by, I guess, overthinking it a lot. But when it comes to Murray cod fishing, I'm pretty sure I'm overthinking it. So what I find difficult with, say, overthinking is the information that you use to think about how you're going to target a fish, or the right and wrong way to target a fish, are preconceived ideas by other people. And right or wrong is also based on opinion or experience, and from other species I've come to work out that what's necessarily right isn't. Take my fishing with the lights on video. People swear by don't use the lights while you're fishing, you'll scare the fish, and at the moment my PB Murray cod was caught with my lights on, and I just netted a 103 for a mate of mine, Josh, the other night with the green light on while we were talking in the dark and very close to the boat. So that's one thing I struggle with, especially when it comes to what we're talking about, overthinking a species. I find it's very easy to do, especially for Murray cod. Another example of sort of preconceived notions was, say, 5 or 6 years ago, people would have said you can't catch, or to go to a bass dam and throw 40 to 60 gram metal lures and wind them as if you're fishing for tuna would not be right. But I've caught hundreds and hundreds of bass. I've had 100 fish days winding metal lures in freshwater impoundments as fast as I can wind. So those sorts of things make it very hard to understand whether you're overthinking fishing. How many times have you, say for example, done the right thing, what people are saying is the right thing, for hours and hours and hours, even days when it comes to cod fishing, and caught that fish when you're doing something out of the ordinary, something you probably shouldn't have done, winding too fast in the retrieve, standing there with your rod in the water doing absolutely nothing, and the cod takes it. Or this video, for example, which you have all seen, should have seen, I bend down to clear the map on my sounder and hook up. I'm currently at Burrunjuck Dam, New South Wales, and I've never been here before. Well, I've been here once, but like I said, it was the first time I was here, and this place is beautiful. Check this place out. Just an amazing place. So I've been here, I think 4 or 5 days now, and the first 2 days couldn't really fish. The weather was bad. I had heaps of work to do, and went out for my first night session, late afternoon night session, and caught this beast of a fish. Check this thing out. Oh my God. Oh, yeah. god. That's a big fish. Oh my god. That was a big hit. Come on, buddy. Come right here. Come on. In the net, in the net. In the net. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Ah, man. This is hard work by yourself. Yes! Oh my god. Oh my god. And you can still see. Still light. Oh my god, that's a monster. That's a monster. Crap. Oh. Oh my goodness, that's the biggest fish I've ever caught. Oh my god. That's not that long, but it's so fat. Oh, what a barrel. What a hit. What a fish. Scared the life out of me, mate. Not even. That's 97. Check out this absolute beast. So that beast of a fish, 98, and I didn't even photo it or measure it on the mat just because I'm after that elusive metre plus fish, which is pretty sad because that was an impressive fish. But I actually cast out to what I thought was structure. Turns out it was just floating timber with that low light. I saw it sitting out there, cast at it, and later on going back in that bay, it's out in 20 something feet, there's nothing there. It was just happened to be floating through with the rising levels. And I was putting the beanie on the trolling motor to cover the blue light because it was getting dark, and start retrieving, not even expecting a fish, and oh my god, that hit. So I called that as possibly my PB cod, and it was only 98 centimetres, but it was just big and round fish. Crazy. So back to talking about right or wrong. We got up, prime example, got up at 3 in the morning to do the almanac window, which was between 4 and 6 a.m. to do with the moon, and no bite. And I was chatting to a friend of mine, Kyle. He's been throwing this big creature, 10-inch mag draft, and said to me about he's been catching them, and buddies of his have been catching them at just random times. So this morning, even though we're up at 3, decided okay, we'll try this thing out, and I stayed fishing and persistent until lunch. So that was at 11 o'clock, bluff bank, no bait, a little bit of sun, a little bit of shade, and as I said about overthinking it, I was actually snagged, and just sort of flicking the mag draft up over the snag, just shaking it, yep, I'm off, I'm clear, and bang. catch a cod. Talk about overthinking stuff. So watch this next little video and tell me what you think. Hang on, I got a fish. Hang on. Oh, yes. Oh. Little fella. I'm fishing close to the bank, tight to the trees. Lights on, green light to the bank, so it's super bright. I'm on the phone to Marnie on speakerphone, so I'm chatting loud. She's on speaker, so obviously it's loud. And catch a cod. And then of course you have the whole prime bite time thing. There's that first light, last light deal, which is exactly why I'm out here now. Last light, and I'm fishing shady, steep bank. One of the first banks to shade up today. So sticking to what supposedly is the right thing to do. And check out these next two fish. Fish, come up here, come up here, come up here. You have to go on the other side. Yeah.
We're doing it wrong, Dean. I knew that was one of these.
That's over a metre, isn't it?
Go close.
Really?
Yeah.
Not feeling it wet.
No.
Come on. You ready?
Yep, where are you?
On this side. Big one. Big one. Get in. So those fish were 9:30 in the morning, not inside any almanac bite window, bright sunny day, slick calm. The boat was in 8 or 9 foot and I'm casting at 3 or 4 foot, and they're sub-metre fish, mid to high 90s maricod, breaking all the rules. This will blow your mind for stats. Around 80%, maybe even higher of my, I think actually higher, of my cod that I've been catching in impoundments for the past 3 months since I started on this big fish venture have all come around 620 to 640 and 9:10 to 9:30. AM or PM, doesn't matter. Explain that one. Another prime example of doing things wrong. Check out this fish. Not a big fish, but this is 9:30 in the morning and I am in, I think about 60 foot.
Oh, I seen the tail then.
I saw him take it. I watched him swim it all the way to the boat, and then I stopped it and he ate it. Just to wrap this up, basically, I'm obviously very confused. I've been chasing these fish for way too long now, nearly nearly all winter, I think, this season. And still, doesn't matter the size of the fish, that hit just, you can't describe it really, and you can't replace it. That is why I'm doing it, and I assume that is why a lot of guys are doing it, right or wrong, overthinking, underthinking. That hit is what I'm here for, and these are just an impressive, amazing creature. Just to think, like even right now, you look at them on the sounder and there's things, massive beast, just cruising around but blatantly ignoring all the rules and all my lures. But I'll keep coming back and I'll keep persisting in the hunt. Can you believe that? Oh, what an angry, angry little beast. Thanks, Carl. What a muscly thing. Muscly. Well guys, thanks for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed the video as much as I enjoyed making it. If you want to find out what I'm up to on a day-to-day basis, just jump on any one of my other social media pages. Don't forget to subscribe. I'm constantly putting up a couple of videos a week now to keep you guys entertained. Otherwise, this has been Dean Silvester and Fishing My Way.